Marble's a real small little town in the rural part of Colorado in the western mountains. We have 85 people that live here. It's a very hardy group, very independent group that lives here. And we also have a quarry, and many people from the town have actually worked at the quarry before. My name's Gary Bascom, and I'm the superintendent of the Yule Marble Quarry in Marble, Colorado. I've worked at the quarry for 21 years now. I love it here. My time in the Marine Corps actually helped kind of guide me in what I'm doing now.
That's yours, isn't it? Okay.
It takes a lot of self-discipline to get up there and go every day, and you have to have a lot of intestinal fortitude sometimes.
Daniel, do you have a copy?
Our job is a little bit difficult at times, a little bit rough and rugged.
What are you swiveling at?
We're looking out for each other as a team, which is very important here. Being in the Marines had helped prepare me for that and to help guide the other men that I work with.
And then I'll go in halfway, drop the saw down.
Because sometimes they need a little bit of leadership or guidance to help get them motivated for the day.
It's looking good. They're doing things right. That's what's important. We're pretty proud of where all of our marble goes. It goes all over the world. Our main business for many years was actually the headstone business. To me, it's almost surreal. It's like being in a movie set. And sometimes people compare it to being like in a cathedral. It's very unusual, especially of this size with our high roofs, which is almost 300-foot floor to ceiling.
I grew up in Iowa, out in the country, worked on a lot of relatives and neighbors' farms, and that's kind of how I started. Really wasn't prepared to do anything other than what I was doing. And one day got a postcard from the local Marine recruiter, and I was silly enough to fill it out and send it back in, and the next thing I know, he's calling me up, and I'm going down to talk to him, and he makes me go down to get my GED because I had dropped out of high school, and went to boot camp, went to Parris Island, South Carolina, and was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. Probably the best decision of my life. I actually needed somewhere where I could find out what I wanted to do in my life. I needed some direction, and the Marine Corps does help you do that for sure. They don't make your choices for you, but they give you the tools so that you can make your choices. Even though I didn't have to do any time in any conflict areas, it made me proud that at least I was, part of something that was special. I used to watch the newscasts even when I was younger, like 8 to 10, and I used to watch it when they had the body count on the news every Friday. And they would tell you how many men were killed and wounded over in Vietnam. I still see that today when they do it about Afghanistan and Iraq. So that's hard. I believe that we cut the best quality marble in the world. Working with a pure white stone all the time, it gives you that clean feeling, that it's a good feeling. And being in the military and associating it with the marble monuments that are around the country is very important. When you go to one of these cemeteries and you see those stones lined up like that, it's an overpowering feeling. We're just gonna go walk down this path here. This is where our Tomb of the Unknowns block is right back inside here. "14 feet long, 8 feet wide, and over 6 feet tall." This is our best quality out of the quarry, right here. The current Tomb of the Unknowns that's in Arlington National Cemetery right now has a crack that runs the length and around the block. Washington kind of put out feelers to different quarries to see if it was possible for any of them to come up with a size block that would be a replacement, and we came up with the entire thing. It's been here about 5 years now almost. This is quite a long time. We'd like to see it, be used in Washington if that's what their decision is. And unfortunately, it's all politics. This is a one-of-a-kind job. Now, I don't know anyone else that I've ever met that does something like this. I love it here. If you see the mountains that I work in, and I don't just work in the mountains, I work in a mountain. It's probably the one thing that I love the most. Veterans are protecting our way of life, and it's very important that everyone should appreciate that and know that the time that any veteran gives helps us keep living the life that we live here, and we're lucky to live in the United States.